up, everybody? Once again, it's Mark from the Rain City Gamers, also known as Seamount for Life. Welcome to another Tuesday night TGC Tours stream here with the Golf Club 2019. Playing this week's Euro Tour event, the Open de España at Stewart's Bay. We're going to go ahead and get it loaded up right now. As always, thanks so much for hanging out in the chat, stopping by the YouTube channel, all that good stuff. You guys are really good to myself and the Rain City Gamers, so cheers to you. Bring your drinks. Hopefully, we're gonna have a good night tonight. Didn't have the best of weeks last week, so hoping to turn it around a bit this week, make a cut, see what happens. Scott Doyley is here, which means stream's over. Scott and I are gonna get out of here and have some time together. What's up, big country? All right, and we're off. Boom. Good day, man. Busy at work today. It was a good day. The lady made some delicious dinner tonight. And we watched that Masked Singer show, which is actually way more entertaining and like intriguing than I expected it to be. And now I'm here. Oh, there it is. Thank you so much for the raid, you guys. Appreciate it. Cheers to you. Welcome. Another great show of what's going on. I get to watch my golf swing, which is kind of the second episode of what's going on. Ooh, look at this. Oh, stop. Slow down. Damn. Oh, roll back. Yes. Ooh, got lucky here. What's up, everybody? I like it. Co-ruler, what's up? Eric, Doyley, Matt, G-Dog. Yeah, I know, I've been lazy. I got the homeless look going on. Ooh, and the first birdie of the night. Cheers. What's up, Spartan Knights? Good to see you. Vega Blue Sky. Welcome. Royce. Wow. It's been a while since I've seen you, Royce, man. How you doing? Scobbs here. Team Oreo. Matt F27 TGC. What is up? Beard is love. Beard is life. That's a fact. Two good drives so far. That's key. The EP Express, cheers to you. Cyborg, good to see you. I love it when I get rated. I appreciate you guys. Happy Tuesday night. Cheers to everybody. Drinks in hand. Hopefully we'll get a shot tonight. At least one, maybe two. All right, so we got, let's see here, 198. I got wind. Kind of like this, right here. Uh-oh. Wind's gonna help me here. Oh boy, get down. A lot of heat. Damn, that's gonna be a chip. NC Pirate, what's up? Tanaka, hey buddy. Good to see you. Shot to the heart, and you're to blame. Darling, you give love a bad name. God, I need to stream some Rock Band, boys. Oh, Matt had you right there, too. Hey, maybe I can get my first chip in. Here we go. All right, Spartan Knight, noted. There's a par. Yeah, I was caught in the dress. I agree. Yeah, we'll see. So with football kind of loosening up now, Sundays may turn into a stream day for me. So we'll see how that goes. So I might do a Tuesday stream, Sunday stream. Maybe Friday too. I don't know. I might try to double down and get a couple more streaming nights in. I'd like to do a VR stream night. I think that'd be fun for a few weeks. Oh yeah, very nice. Time lapse of the deterioration of the TGC shirt. Yeah, look at this thing, man. It's cash. All right, back to golf. So we're into the wind here. I think this is too far and this is too short, but we're gonna go with this. Ooh, this is gonna be all right. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, confectionery cup. I like it. Boom. There's another birdie. Cheers, guys. Yeah, Team Oreo up in this. What's up, Sorge? Yeah, I know, it was brutal, man. That was brutal. Only road team to lose. How you feel about Kingsbury there, Sorge? Well, I was right about Clemson smoking Notre Dame. What I was not correct about was Clemson smoking Alabama. I don't think anyone really saw that coming. If you did, then you're fucking lying. You know what the worst part about that loss to the Cowboys was the 3rd and 12 run by Dak Prescott. I was just like, how are they letting this guy run on a passing down when it's pretty obvious they were just trying to stay in bounds and like run the ball? Oh man. I was sitting there thinking, we're down 3, we'll get up a field goal, there'll be 2 minutes left. Russell Wilson with the ball down 6, happily take that. And then he fucking ran it to the goal line and ended the game basically. Ooh, too hot. Damn. Oh yeah, Arians. Man, I tweeted out today. You'll see Urban Meyer coaching again in the next 2 years too. It's a sickness for these guys, man. They can't stay away from it. It's like a drug. Either that or their wives are like, get the fuck out of this house. Seabass, yeah, I know, man. That Seabass injury hurt a little bit. Oh well, they weren't the better team. I have no problem losing that game because they didn't really deserve to win that game, to be honest. I mean, Dallas played a really good game. I know the score was pretty close, but Dallas played well, stopped the run. We didn't really react the way I'd hoped. And I know it was close, and I feel like we're in every game with Russell Wilson, but I don't think they outplayed the Cowboys. Okay. That never broke. How'd that not break? Chiefs will lose to the Colts. I don't think so. I don't think it's happening. Chiefs are too good. Home field's too good for them. That doesn't mean it's going to be a blowout, but I don't think Chiefs are losing that game. I think the Cowboys have a better chance of beating the Rams than the Colts have beating the Chiefs. And my only real timidness to that is I just don't think Dak Prescott's very good. Like if Russell Wilson was on the Cowboys, they probably would be a Super Bowl contender because their defense is really good and their running game is probably better than the Seahawks in terms of like Zeke and all that shit. But Dak Prescott is painfully mediocre. Shameless plug, go listen to Eric's podcast. I didn't read it. Sire0329. What's up? Welcome. I don't know if I've seen you in my stream before, so appreciate you watching. And if I have, I'm sorry. I drink. Well, swing feels pretty good tonight. Oh, very nice. Well, welcome, my friend. I'm here every Tuesday night, typically right around the end or right at the end of what's going on. So I appreciate you stopping by. Give me a kick and a roll. I think the Chargers can beat the Patriots, yes. The Melvin Gordon thing really does hurt the Chargers, though. It sucks that he keeps getting hurt. Go in. Boom. There's a bird. Cheers. TGC Tours Encore to talk about the Confectionery Cup. The Bears double doink, man. I was so happy that that ball got tipped. I felt so bad for that kicker, man. Oh, God. That's got to be just... I mean, that ends a career, man. Yeah, it was tipped. A guy on the Eagles tipped it. It got changed to a block. Yeah, he approves of that kick. If you're an Eagles fan, absolutely. Or just a non-Bears fan. All right, Wind, I need you here. I need you, Wind. Oh, it's going to be a weird hop, though, isn't it? Ah, damn. Catch this slope and go right now. Yeah, it gets tipped to the line. If you see if you watch the replay in slow motion, you can tell that the guy on Philly blocks it, and like it's going straight, and it kind of goes off his hand to the left a little bit. So it was because he tipped it. He knocked it off course. Yeah, I can understand that. I work with a couple Bears fans. They were not happy at work yesterday, and completely understood. I've been on both sides of that shit because I was a Seahawks fan when I watched Blair Walsh yank one from like 30 yards, which was amazing. I'd watch it again if I could. Get in. Ah, it's a good putt. Was the Bartman foul ball tip too? No. All right, on to hole number 8 here. -4 so far. Starting off pretty good. Ooh, this is interesting. I thought I was going to kick that way and then I was going to catch that slope, but that didn't work out. Wait, I'm not on the green right here? Am I? I don't understand. I'm not on the green right here? Where does the green start? That was weird. I mean, I'm on the green, right? Oh, I'm in the fairway. It says fairway, top right. I guess I'm in the fairway? I'm not even sure what's happening right now. Isn't that weird? I mean, it looks like green, doesn't it? I thought that whole thing was green. Why does it say fairway? It looks like a hole is put in the fairway. Huh. Alright. Well, I'm putting this. Downhill 49 feet. Well, I misjudged that break. Holy shit. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it's a texture thing. It's a good point. What do you think about the hype about Trevor Lawrence? I mean, yeah, he looked great, but that doesn't make him the all-time. Hey, you know how this sports world is now, man. I mean, he looked good, but I also watched the UW quarterback look really good as a freshman too, and he never got any better. So he has talent, and we'll see where it goes. But I'd probably pump the brakes a bit. But it doesn't surprise me. I mean, this is a sports fandom and like a 24-hour news cycle that was like week 3 last year or 2 years ago said that Carson Wentz was a mix between Peyton Manning, Aaron Rodgers, and Tom Brady. So, I mean, I'm not shocked. He's got 2 more years to play, so we'll talk in 2 years. A lot can happen. I think he's going to be good, but I mean, it doesn't matter until then, right? We've seen this before, I guess is what I'm getting at. I'm not surprised, Sorge. Not surprised. Probably has better hair than most of the girls you've been with. All right, we're uphill. I think. I just don't know about the distance on this. Oh yeah, dialed it in. That was dialed in. All right, let's birdie this. What's up with these greens? I'm digging it. I love these greens. Whoever picked this course, my hero. Or these fairways, I guess, huh? Ooh, I was going to say, don't you dare. Cheers. Birdie time. All right, making the turn at 5 under. I like it. Boom. Yeah, that one did say green. Seemed like a weird glitch, or yeah, maybe it's just a weird texture issue with that one on that par 3. This will be all right. Or it'll roll off. That sucked. Another par. Why is that so far right? It confuses me sometimes. At 42 feet, we're uphill a foot. Hey, what's up, Buckeye dude? It's good to see you, man. Still rocking your shirt, bro, every week. Every week. All right. Ah, damn. It's close. Well, trucking along here. Nice to get another birdie run here. Par 3. Uh-oh. Missed it right. Oh, kick left. Kick left. Ah. Doesn't make any sense. The percentage in this game, literally, sometimes it doesn't make any sense, the math. Mm. Bogey. Bad swing off a tee. Caught me in bogey there. Wait. Why did that stop? Flop shot in this game. I mean, come on. It's supposed to roll. What's up, Jives? Haram's cock has arrived, everybody. That's when you know. That's when you know it's the right time to be in the stream. Get in. Oh, that was buried. Cheers. Surprised you guys pants on, or you guys have your pants on after that. That's how good that putt was. I know that. Harambe's cock. I got it, man. I got it. I'm all over it. All right, we're going after it. Here we go. Boom. Come on, wind. I need you. Get through this. Bullshit. That was some bullshit. G-Dog. Get down. Stop. Finish your Q school rounds. Where'd you slot? Boom. Birdie time. Cheers. $37 under. Where'd that put you, do you know? You on web? You on Euro with me? I don't remember what I shot during Q school. Might have been right around there. All right, ball. Be close. Top player with Masters clubs. Nice. I don't know where this thing is going to be here. I'm going to go right edge. Right here. I don't want to give it away. Get in. Oh, I hate this game sometimes. It was dead straight. 1.4 putting average. Damn. I'm not sure. Harambe's cock. Is that good for you there, Sorge? I've never felt like it was overly sensitive, so I'm probably the wrong person to ask. There you go. Dale's all over it. I hope I have the distance here, guys. Oh, go in. Oh, yes. That is fucking right. That's an eagle, and you all know what that means, don't you? Mm-hmm. I will be right back. All right, we are back, and what we're going to do, watch the replay here. And I have this nice shot glass that Panda gave me, so we're using it. The Hottie Shot. Jarred. Whew. That is a big fucking shot. Yeah, it's a Betty Boop thing. I went downstairs to pour the shot, and she handed me this, so that's just how it works. That's love, you guys. That's love. I should have it here. It's just because all my stuff's downstairs. I don't know. Maybe I should just have it ready to go. Man, it's always good. Always good. First round shot. That was jarred. As long as Jeremy's ween is tingling, then I know that this stream is worth it. So we're good. What's up, Jeremy? Catcherman, what's up, buddy? Has anyone broke it to him yet that he's my partner? Is it you and me, Eric? Are we going to rock the confectionery cup? Never had back-to-back shots, so that's a possibility right now. It's like back-to-back no-hitters type thing where it's like, you know, it could happen, I guess, but the probability is probably pretty low. But let's try it. 150. Hope for the best. Ooh. He's my enemy. I need to see if my stream will kill my tempo or not. I tried to stream a week ago and was very fast and very slow. Are you on PC, Dale. I've had that problem before too when I was streaming when I was playing on PC. Obviously, it doesn't matter when I go on PS4 and go through the capture card, but it could be a thing. I'll just put it that way. Ah, I like it, Eric. I like it. Hmm. Pulled it. Damn it. That's annoying. That ball came off my club face really weird too. God. Oh, I definitely will, Cyborg. What's the point? Playoff line? What's that? Yeah, Eric and I will double stream that shit. We'll multi-stream. Pants optional, obviously, but we'll definitely do it. Yes. Panda just asked me if I was straight. I plead the fifth. Yeah, we need an Oreo one. Somebody needs to make an Oreo one. Be amazing. Why? I don't know why it's so far left, but here we go. Oh, NC Pirate. Enough. Thank you, Eric. Thinking about doing something crazy right now. And I don't really like it. I was gonna chip this, but I don't like that roll off of that. It's too Look at this. I mean, take a picture of that. Boom. Birdie. Cheers. What a great round that was. They do, Mark. It's a turd. Whatever. 9 under. Let's take a look at this. We had a 5 under going out. We had 4 under coming back in with that kick-ass eagle. Love it. 9 under round number 1. That feels good to get out of the box. Moving on to round number 2. Appreciate you guys being here. 25 in the chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love seeing you guys out on this fine Tuesday night, maybe even Wednesday morning at this point for some of you. Or even, I guess, maybe late Wednesday for some of you Euro folks, like G-Dog, right? 8 hours, I think? 7 hours? Or I guess it's probably morning. What is going on with that swing? Oh, whatever, Dan. Same thing happened to you. Yeah, weird. All right, I'm gonna hit this. A little side hill action. Need a good swing. Boom. Oh yeah, trickle on in. Golf shot right there. You said you were excited to see everyone at your stream. Still true? Always, Mr. Vinegar. You're always welcome. Golden Pyramid. There it is. There's a bird. Cheers. What's up, Sun Praising? Welcome. You're not getting the scouting report? Well, the greens are pretty flat, which I'm enjoying for the most part. That's not something you would do. Scout ahead. Yeah, this is Euro. That used to be a big deal back in TGC1 days. People would like block their shot shaper and stuff. A little more automatic. You could replicate things pretty easily. Not so in this with the tempo and the swing variance and shit. Swing to, kick left, kick left, kick left. Stop right there. Damn it. You did miss a shot. That's correct. I jarred it at number 16 from about 170. Not so far, man. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of this course. It's a nice break. Nice break so far. Relatively flat, subtle breaks. It's nice, man. It's not tricked out like usual. But if something changes, I'll let you know. It's another shot putt, you guys. Ooh, just missed it. we got heavy winds coming up soon. Still prefer practice rounds. I'm not much of a practice rounds guy. I mean, I don't mind playing. Sometimes I'll play like 5-6 holes just to get warmed up and get some of the kinks out. Get the swing grooved. But I always feel like I play better in my practice rounds. Thank you, Matt. Very slow. I'm sorry, what? Interesting. Yeah, I know, Cyborg. That's why. That is why I don't do that as often. You play that shot on PC? Oh, with the lofting all the way up? Probably not. Yeah, Eric and I are gonna win, man. I'm not even sweating it. All right, I got a little bit of a slow here going on. Have to figure that out. Yeah, it's smart. I'm not saying playing practice rounds isn't something that I should be doing. I probably should be. I probably would score better. But I just don't. It's not really my style. There's a better swing. Oh no, it's not going to get there. Damn. Boom. Nice little sandy save there. Yeah, you have to get a pretty good idea what the conditions are going to be too. That's important, especially the firmness, green speed, stuff like that. Yeah, I agree, Cappy. I 100% agree. Like, why can't it just say like default and then next to it fast, very fast, firm, or whatever? There's always hopes for TGC 2020. Hey, if you guys didn't already know this, I recorded a podcast last week. I was on the Press Row podcast, for those that know what that is, with my good friend Rich Grisham, and we talked about the Golf Club 2019. So if you're interested in anything like that, go ahead and check it out. I think it's like an hour episode. I'm on the second half of it. But anyway, Press Row podcast. Swing is all squirrely. Go in. Fucking dots, man. The ball actually broke slower than the dots. Well, they already knew that, Sorge. That's not really news. I got to get my swing figured out here. So we're uphill a little bit, into the wind. What's that, like 12 miles an hour? Kind of like this. I don't know why that's very slow. Interesting. Interesting. This is probably not an ideal bunker shot. All right, this is a big par putt here. I don't want to go back to even. 21's my distance. Ooh, this is going to break. Yeah, overread it. Damn. Ah, boy. Not a very good front nine so far. All right, let's get back at it here. We got, what, 13 holes left? No, no shots. There we go. Get my swing back. Oh, yeah. If you're talking overall, yes. I took a shot in round one. I jarred on number 16. kind of bullshit bounce was that? It's liberating. What kind of BS club is a 7 hybrid? Easy there, sun praising. My whole bag is hybrids. Oh, God. Alright. Well, it's all about how it's going to come off this. Chip it. Go in. Ah, oh, what a blue ball that was. To my knowledge, I know they're doing some stuff. I'm not sure what. I know it's kind of Ryder Cup-ish, but I don't know how the format exactly is. Can hybrids in real life? I do pretty well. I think I have 1 hybrid in my bag, but I don't hit my driver. I hit 3 wood. I don't hit my driver. I can't fucking hit it at all. So I keep it in the bag. Get up. Ah, oh, glad the wind helped me. That was ideal. I thought I was flopping that, not chipping it. That's amazing. Ah, boy. Slow down. Well, that's my bad. I cost myself a stroke right there. Okay, let's get that front 9 out of the way. Even. I think I was 4 under, or 5 under first round, wasn't I? Of course. Why wouldn't it? This game does things so weird sometimes. Like, why did that pull so far left off my club face? And then I feel like if I would have played for that, it wouldn't have done it. 9 under, yeah. Stop. What's up, Iggy Buds? What do you think the cut's going to be? I'm going to have to get on my horse to make a cut here. Oh, Iggy Buds is now following. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. $383 followers. Uh-oh. That will be all right. Yes. I need this bird here. I need this bird. Let's take a look at it. I think cup outside right here. Boom. Almost too much. Birdie time. Cheers. 100 more to catch me. I'm sure you will in due time. That was a slow swing. I felt it. But it might actually help me out. Oh boy. I don't know, Eric, are you PC? I think Eric's PC. I don't think he's PS4. I mean, technically I could play on PC if you wanted me to. Damn. The Boss Outlaw has arrived. What's up, man? Welcome. Damn it. Stop. Spin. Do something. God damn it. It has been a while since we've seen Death Metal Mozart. He's been doing rockstar things, man. That's it. It's the only answer. Yeah, I'd be down to stream at the same time. We can do that. Anybody know what the cut line is for this? Am I even sniffing it at all? I'm 10 under currently. The Makers is always good. Always good. Had a shot of it earlier. This would be a big eagle here if I can get it. There we go. Right at it. Give me a bounce and a roll here, guys. Yes. Go. Oh, the Boss Outlaw is just subbed. Thank you so much for using your Twitch Prime sub. I really appreciate you. Cheers to you. All right, Eagle time. This is big. Thank you. Got it. Yes, there's an eagle. Cheers. Oh, nice, really? Well, thank you. Thanks for using your Twitch Prime on me. Eagle hype. That's right. get on a little run here and try to get. You get 1 free sub per month with Prime. And you can just use it on whoever you want to use it on. All right, so 178 into the wind. Well, thank you, DeBoss. Should have just gone right at it. Yeah. Well, fuck. There you go. You subbed. You get. Oh, it's frustrating. I had that break right off my club face. I thought it was going to break just a little bit off my club. And guess what it didn't do? Break a little bit off of my club. Oh, nice. That worked out. I didn't think I was going to get that kind of bounce. I thought it was going to stick. There we go. There's another birdie. Cheers. I'm on PS4. I have it on both. Oh, look at this, guys. Oh, I thought I was going to break a little more than that. I will take this, though. Golf shot. There we go. Another birdie. Cheers. I like it. Got a little spark from that eagle. Police outside. Matt, go figure that shit out, man. They're arresting him for telling too many dad jokes. What? Very fast? Okay. He does live on the west side, that's correct. It's just another Tuesday night, I'm guessing. All right, so right off the club face, it's going to break left to right. And it's going to still break left to right. All right, so I'm going to go, and it's downhill. I'm going to go right here. How do we feel about this? Cup left? Nope, not enough. Oh, this game drives me crazy. Oh, drives me fucking crazy. Well, there we go. End of round number 2. I'm 14 under. Thanks for watching, guys. I think I made the cut, so I'm going to move forward to round number 3. Appreciate you guys hanging out. We got 21 in the chat. Really appreciate it. I hope so. I hope so. Got G-Dog by a shot. That's really all that matters. Bottom line is it's close enough to keep playing, so I'm in. Alright, so I'll throw some backspin on this. We're going to aim it right here. And we're just going to hope for the best. Pulled a little bit. I had the distance though, it looks like. Oh, it's going to get down this hill. Shit. PGA is brutal. I'm so glad I'm on Euro. I have a hard enough time on Euro, for fuck's sake. All right, 39. What's that? 21, 22, 23, 62. Up the hill. All right, here we go. Let's make it right here. Nope. That broke a lot going up that hill. Wow. Oh, that missed too. Probably should have maybe looked at that a little longer. Also, it's just a bullshit pin that's on a break. Damn. All right, well, that's my first bogey on number 1. Par 5, here we go. That's a good start. You on PGA, I'm guessing? I like this. Bounce and roll. Yeah. Get snug. That's an eagle right there. Go in. There's an eagle. Cheers. Yeah, it took me a little bit to warm up to the new patch. Mainly just the flop shot being so different. But I am happy that the pitching is better. That's one thing I am okay with. And the wind's barely moving that ball. I have 1 hole in 1. It was on stream. It was pretty sexy. So the police asked if I saw a peculiar man driving around the neighborhood, continually stalking a house. I told the cop it was Eric Nesbitt. Oh, amazing. What? Did you see how much that fucking ball broke? Come on. That's some horse shit. Nice pin, by the way. That ball broke 4 cups in 3 feet. Frustrating. Well, that's really frustrating because I did not deserve to par that. It was way too good of a shot. It's annoying. Or was that a bogey? Did I bogey that? I think I bogeyed it. Bullshit. But hey, you're not cool unless you put a cup on a break, so. I don't know. I'm right on the cut line, so 15 under. So probably not. But I'm playing anyway. I'm close enough to play through it. I think it'll be close. Yeah. What was the spread for Clemson anyway? I mean, they obviously covered it, whatever it was. What an ass pounding that was, by the way. Bama 6.5. Be close, ball. That'll work. Ooh. Well, at least I missed it on the pro side. Fuck. Yeah, they did have a second quarter lead. Till that amazing fake field goal. That was the highlight. Although I will say, if that one guy gets blocked, they might get the first down. But I'm not sure why you run a fake field goal run on 4th and 6. Like 4th and 3 or 4, I kind of get. But 4th and 6, that's a long ways to get on a run from somebody who's starting like 9 yards deep and is not really an athlete that you would want to have making that play. White guy is what I'm getting at. God damn it. I mean, it didn't matter, but it definitely was momentum shift because a couple plays later, that guy break that like 60-yard touchdown because that dude got hurt, fell down. What happened to that guy anyway? It looked like he tore his Achilles or something. Nick Saban was so pissed at that kid. It's a good line. Ah. Fuck. Yeah, the only worst thing I saw all weekend was the god-awful fucking onside kick by the Seahawks. I mean, you mean to tell me you don't have 45 people on your sideline that can run up and kick the top of a fucking football? Like, what are we doing? What? I don't understand the drop kick. Like, I know it's your punter and I know what's his name's hurt, but like every single person has run up to a tee and kicked the ball like an idiot in their lifetime. Like, I'm sure they could have had some D tackle run up and kick an onside kick. Not that they were going to get it. I mean, even if it was a really good onside kick, the chances are still against them not recovering it. But I know kicking it 45 yards downfield is a 0% chance of recovering it. Yeah, I mean, I know he executed it wrong, right? Like, I know he wasn't trying to do what he did, but like, I can't imagine drop kicking a ball and kicking it short is easy to do, right? Like, you have to time your foot right when the ball hits the ground and you have to kick it. Like, I can't imagine that's easy to do and do it softly. You know what I mean? Dude, put the fucking tee down, put the ball on it sideways and kick it and let it spin like a motherfucker. Like, I don't understand. I mean, you could have Frank Clark run out there and just kick and like borderline whiff it, and it still would have at least gone somewhere. I'm not even going to say it's easy. I'm just saying it's like you can accidentally kick a good onside kick. And we've all done it. We all kind of know the concept, right? I mean, shit. Half of us in this stream have probably kicked an onside kick and when they weren't trying to. Oh, what's with this bounce? I agree. It was awful. Yeah. Like I said, I'm sure they could have walked down the sidelines and probably, let's just say 25 people could have probably gone out and kicked an onside kick. Half the roster, I bet, could have done that. God damn. That's a missed right. That wind's going to help me, but that should be closer. If that's a straight, like, swing, then that ball's all over the cup. Yeah, I agree. He's been bad the last few years, and he was really bad in that game. There was a kickoff that got ran back in the Niners game. There was another kick, I think that was maybe it was the Cardinals game. It was the Cardinals game, I think, that they ran the kick back. Maybe one of those games. Anyway, point is that I agree. Their special teams was awful. My favorite part of the special teams was when when they had Myers and Janikowski in training camp, and they cut Myers and kept Janikowski, and then Myers made the Pro Bowl with the Jets. So that was ideal. I'm not even sure how you putt that. That's basically an impossible putt. Well, to be fair, he wasn't very good. Uh, he had like shades of, oh Jesus, he kind of felt like what's his name, Blair. He had a little Blair Walsh in him. The previous year he wasn't very good. He wasn't all that great in preseason. So it was basically Janikowski's job, unless he got hurt, is basically what it was. So I mean, in hindsight, you keep Myers, but like it's not like as they cut training camp that everyone was clamoring for Myers to be their kicker. But I mean, they cut the guy and he made the Pro Bowl, so obviously they fucked up, especially when he's like super young and what's his name? Like he arguably cost us the game against the Niners, and then obviously the playoff game, who knows, really blows his hamstring out or his quad or whatever. Yeah, that was slow. I definitely came too slow on that one. God damn it. Yeah, he did look like he got shot. Those flop shots are so difficult. That ball went dead straight. Boy, oh boy. +2. What a shit fest of a front nine. What's up, Wooey TV? Mark and Eric is a winning combo. Why can't playoff teams roster 2 kickers in case of injury? I mean, second. I agree. The roster situation in the NFL is a fucking just archaic piece of nonsense. I mean, for a league that preaches safety, they sure as fuck don't do most of the safe things. It's amazing. Like they just want to look like they're being safe, but they really don't want. They don't give a fuck. They don't care. It's like most of the shit is contradictory. They just don't want the moms of the world to pull the kids out of football. That's all that they care about. They care about their long-term product. Oh boy, get down. Damn, that flew. And I don't blame you, Wooey TV. I don't blame anyone that doesn't let their kids play football. I mean, you have football players that will say the same thing. I think Kurt Warner's actually said that he wouldn't let his kids play football. There's been a number of them. pair with Tim Russell. Anyone know what tour he is currently in? I don't know. It's like HB then. They want to look like they care, but yeah, that's 100% correct. Yeah, football in 20 years, it's probably going to be vastly different than what we know football to be today. It already is different, but like it's going to be monumentally different when you have an entire generation of people that don't play football coming through. Your product's going to get diluted. Um, yeah, it's going to be interesting, really interesting. It sucks because I love football, but I don't blame anyone for not playing it. Yeah, soccer time. Seven, 21, 22, 23, 63. I think I had this exact same shot last round, didn't I? Go in. Ah, oh, so close. Have you seen how much money is in golf? A lot, but golf and basketball, right? Like there's so little opportunity in that. There's a lot of money in it, but like you've got to be so good. I mean, do you know how fucking good you have to be at golf? It is that I think golf is one of the sports that like people just don't even understand how good those people are that play. I mean, you'll have guys that shoot scratch that wouldn't even sniff the PGA Tour. I mean, those guys get up to the tee box and they're aiming at spots on the fairway. They're aiming at like stripes of grass that was cut. It's not even the same game that we play. Like I go and I try to hit it in the fairway. They're trying to hit like 5 by 5 foot boxes out in the fairway and consistently doing it. They're also hitting the ball 360. I mean, like I said, it's a completely different game that they're playing than us. This is a shot putt here. This might be the putt of the century if this fucking thing goes in. Somewhat close. Yeah, trust me. I mean, I worked in the golf industry for 5 years. I've seen some really good golfers, and none of them would play on the PGA Tour. None of them. Yeah. Need a good pitch here. Which I did not execute. Yes, agreed, Cyborg. football plateaued about 2 years ago. And it's still popular, and it'll be popular for a while, but it's not going to get any bigger than it was a couple years ago. The combination of everybody getting into fantasy sports right in that, like, the 2010 to 2015 area, right in there, that's about when the sport kind of plateaued. Uh-oh. I mean, just take a look at college football now, right? I can barely even watch college football. It is just a track meet with a football. Like it, I don't know if it's just from watching a lot of pro football over the last 10 years, but college football, most of it is fucking awful. Awful football to watch. Yeah, I've never been a NASCAR guy, so that's always been irrelevant to me. I mean, I'm not hating on it. I just not my thing. Well, look, I'm not saying like I'm not talking TV ratings and shit. Like, I feel like TV ratings are always behind shit. What I mean, the TV ratings just have to do with you have more fans nowadays. Loyalty happens in sports. You know, that's the one thing that's cool about sports is you're gonna watch whether it's shitty or whatever. Like you're likely going to watch anyway. Um, so there's some loyalty that kind of skews numbers a bit. But I'm just talking about the product on the field and like what the game is now versus what it was 5 years ago versus what it's going to be in 5 years. I mean, we can barely find linemen that can fucking block anybody right now. That's not going to get better. And college football is getting worse and worse and worse. College football is a joke. I have a hard time watching college football. It's 4.5 hours. It's like basketball with footballs. That's true to Boss Outlaw. Oh, I see what you're saying. The same thing has happened in NASCAR happened in the NFL. Yeah, at some point, I'm guessing probably 10 to 20 years from now, the NFL is, like I said, it's going to reach a point where there's no talent for it. It's just the quality of football is going to go down, and the question will be if people want to watch it at that point. And then, because you need people to play, right? You're not going to get Deshaun Watsons and your whatever the guy for Clemson is. Like, they're going to go play other sports. Because mom or dad isn't going to let them play. So they're going to go play football or basketball, or I mean, they're going to go play basketball or soccer or hockey or lacrosse, or maybe not lacrosse, but they're going to go do something else. Trevor Sunshine Lawrence. Done. Golf, maybe. Yeah, it's a possibility. I mean, they're going to go play somewhere. They're too athletic to not play something. But then you also have the thing going on now, which has been going on for a while, and it's the specialization in sports when people are growing up, like the AAU stuff. You know, um, when I was young, I got onto a traveling baseball team when I was 13. That was like right when that stuff started kind of getting going. Um, and now, like at the time, it was a select traveling team. Like we had guys from counties around on the team. Like it was basically an all-star team of like the I don't know 100-mile area. Nowadays, everyone has a fucking select team. It's basically turned into little league. But you have people that play like the same sport year round, and that's all they do. I don't agree with that. I think it's a really bad thing. But I mean, it's better than nothing, of course. But I'd rather have my kid play multiple sports than play the same sport over and over and over and over. I mean, at least to a certain age, right? Goddamn beads. Like, think about it this way: how irrelevant is the Heisman Trophy over the last 5 to 10 years? Like, it's still the same trophy. It's still given to the best player in college. But like, because of the NFL's rise and because more people pay attention to the NFL nowadays, mainly because of fantasy sports and just because it's a part of like pop culture. Like, I can't even tell you who won the last 4 or 5 Heisman trophies. Like, it doesn't even matter. I mean, shit, they gave it to a baseball player this year. He's going to go play for the A's, and he should. If that guy goes to the NFL, he might be one of the dumbest fucking guys on this planet. And baseball is becoming a problem. The salaries in baseball are an issue. I hope people realize this because they're going to start cannibalizing each other in baseball, and they're going to have to figure something out because I'm sorry, but first off, people don't go watch baseball anymore as it is, at least in most cities. I know certain, like St. Louis, they fucking sell it all the time. And obviously there's some fair weatherness there too, you know. But I, I can't even fathom somebody making $400 million to play fucking baseball. Like, I'm sorry, but you're just, it's not a thing that even computes in my mind. Like, that just makes me detach from the game. I mean, look, go get your money, you guys. Like, if my kid was really good, go to baseball and get your guaranteed fucking contract, because that's really the sport you want to play. Um, but they're going to have an issue in the next 5 to 10 years. It might even be starting now with the money in that game. It is astronomically fucking stupid, and it's all guaranteed. Ooh, look at this. That was close. Yeah, right, Warrior? What's up, Warrior? It's good to see you, man. Yeah, Kyler Murray is going to make more money. He already kind of did. Didn't he already sign like a $2 million contract? $2 million signing bonus or something? Yes, they will, Sun Praising. They absolutely will. And it's all, this is the thing, it's all in the money, all in the TV contracts, uh, which could flip in a heartbeat, first off. But at some point, you kind of alienate your viewer base, right? Like, I mean, I'm sorry, but Bryce Harper is supposed to make, he's like demanding 30 million a year and $300 million. I just, sorry, but like, I don't even know. At some point, they're going to alienate. They're kind of that what like bite the hand that feeds. Basically, is what's going to happen, and it's probably getting pretty close. And then you're just going to have problems in smaller markets. You know. Go in. Nice. There's a bird. Cheers. I think so. I hope so. I would absolutely root for the Browns. Unless they're playing the Seahawks. I'm also really happy that the NFL actually hired new coaches and didn't just fucking recycle all the other old shitty coaches that probably don't deserve a goddamn job. And I don't know if it's going to be right or wrong or how it's going to work out, but like, I'm sorry, most of those guys don't need. Well, I just mean like there were. I mean, yeah, they brought back Arians. They brought back who else got recycled? The Cardinals' new coach is new. The Packers is new. Cardinals, or I mean, obviously the Bucks went with Arians. Yeah, Falcons OC. Well, OC is a little different because head coaches, they got to take a step back. They're typically going to fall back into a position coach or an offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator. Some head coaches just aren't head coaches, but they're really good offensive or defensive. So I don't. That doesn't bother me as much, And I'm sure what's his name with the Jets might even be the DC for the Bucks. That doesn't bother me as much because sometimes, like I said, people just aren't head coaches. But like who's the Browns guy that went to the Bengals? Hugh Jackson. How is he even in any conversations? The guy went like 3 and forever in 4 years. I mean, he should probably never coach again ever in the history of football. But they're like, yeah, he might get hired at the Bengals or he might go to the Jets. It's like, what? Who in their right fucking mind would sit in a room and actually listen to that guy and take him seriously? I know I wouldn't. Whatever, Hugh. I mean, his problem was he left the Browns and they actually started playing way better after he left. So I'm not sure what that even equals. Like, that means you're terrible, is what that means. Hey, what's up, Shimmed? Bryce Tyndall. How are you? Let me scroll up here. I missed some of this stuff. I missed some of it. Cutter is a joke. Yeah, we'll see. Like I said, I don't think he's a head coach. He's a much better OC. He'll probably remain there. Todd Bowles is, yep, you're talking about. He's probably a much better DC than he is a head coach. I'm trying to find Rex Ryan was recycled pretty much. Yep. There's a lot of the good old boys stuff that goes on with coaching. It's so weird. Happy Beast Quake. Oh yes. It's the best run in the history of the world. It just is. It's so good. Jard. 8th, and I just remember like the leading up to that game. I mean, nobody gave us a fucking chance. Just think about like what's going on right now with the Saints Eagles, basically, and amplify that. And Matt Hasselbeck literally plays the game of his fucking life, man. Like, he was just dropping balls on a dime to wherever he wanted to put them. And then still, Saints come back. There's 3 minutes left. I'm sitting there going, if we don't get a first down right here, like, this game's over. Drew Brees is going to win this game. And then 2nd and 10, midfield. and just Marshawn Lynch breaks a run. I remember watching it at my buddy's house, and he breaks through the line. He gets to the first down. We were all jumping around because I just wanted a first down, like 4 or 5 first downs, and the game was over anyway. And just watching him break all those tackles, like I probably jumped like 50 times in the amount of time it took him to score. It was crazy. And then he dove and grabbed his nuts because Marshawn Lynch is a fucking badass. And if Marshawn Lynch is not in the Hall of Fame, then they might as well take everybody else out of the Hall of Fame because I don't mean a fucking shit. Thanks. Yeah, Seahawks were home because it was because they won the division. Yeah, actually caused an earthquake. So cool. That's one of the I've been lucky enough to be at a lot of really cool home games for the Seahawks. Some pretty badass moments, and that was one I was not at. I was not at Beastquake, and I was not at the Packers comeback, but I was pretty much at every other big-time Seahawks game in the last 5 years, 7 years. In the Carroll era, probably is a better way to put it. Tip game I was at, Fail Mary game I was at. I was at the first NFC title game against the Panthers, which was amazing. Boy, that came off. That came off the club face a little weird. Yeah, yeah. My brother flew me up for my birthday, an early birthday present, to go to that Green Bay Monday night game. So I was at the Fail Mary game. That was one of the coolest like situations I've ever been at in a stadium. So if you got to remember this, right? Like we're in the stands, and I remember my brother and I were like, oh, fuck, we don't even know. We're just hoping the game's close in the fourth quarter because I mean Aaron Rodgers is in town. Seahawks are kind of like on the rise, but not really yet. Like, you know, it's Russell Wilson's rookie year. There's hope, but I mean, you know, they just went 7-9 and shit. Like, who knows? But we're kind of hoping they're getting better and whatever. So we're just hoping the game's close. So it gets down to it, and we have the ball with whatever at midfield with 30 seconds left. And Russell Wilson lets go of that ball on that last play, and the ball just goes into a crowd of people. And I remember that like 3-second delay of just knowing that the ball went into a crowd, but we didn't see it. So someone caught the ball. We just didn't know who. And then I remember just looking over at the ref and watching him throw his hands up, and the entire stadium like inhaled and then just exploded. Like it was fucking nuts. And we didn't know anything about like any of the controversy or whatever. And I remember when they went to do the replay, I remember turning to my brother and we were talking, and I was like, if they overturn this, like it's gonna really suck, but it doesn't really take away the moment. Like that moment is something that is just like, even if they overturned it, just living that like 4 or 5 seconds was so fucking cool. And then obviously they, you know, kept the call how it was, and they ended up winning, and it was controversial, and the refs came back the following week or whatever. But that was such a cool fucking play. And I've never been at, I've never seen a Hail Mary. That's the only one I've ever seen. So Cardinals NFC title game, very nice. That's all right. You don't have to be a football fan. Shit posting sites. That's amazing. The Sherman tip was the 2013 NFC title game where he tipped it away, and then he ran over to Crabtree, and then at the end of the game he interviewed with what's her name, Evan Andrews, is her name, Aaron Andrews, and he was like, I'm the best. Yeah, that game. That was before they just throttled the Broncos. Yeah, it was the NFC title game. Correct. What's cool about that year, so that was the year, right? They ended the year before in Atlanta. They came back from 20 to nothing at halftime, and they were up 1 point with 35 seconds left, and then Atlanta drove down and kicked the field goal to win it. And like I'm pretty sure if they win that game, that they end up going to the Super Bowl, and they might even win it that year. I mean, that team was so good and so hot. And then so going into the next year, they of course were like the number one team. They were number one in the power rankings. They were the team to win the Super Bowl. Blah blah blah. It was going to be them or the Niners. And that was the year they went 13-3. They got the number one seed. They had the Niners at home in the NFC title game. That game was so good. That year, I flew up for 3 games that year, the Super Bowl year. I was up week 3. They played Jacksonville. A couple buddies of mine, we all went up. They had never been to Seattle. Well, I'm sorry. One had never been to Seattle. One hadn't been in a long time. But neither of them had been to CenturyLink. So we actually flew up. We went to a Mariners game, a Husky game, and a Seahawks game all in one weekend, and then flew back. And the Huskies game was cool because it was at the brand new stadium that they just redid. So that was a pretty badass trip. Oh, go in. That was such a good shot. Yeah, I wasn't able to make it. The last time I was there was last year when they lost to the Cardinals. So the end of the last game last year when they lost on Christmas Eve in Arians' last game. Yeah, botched snap, Super Bowl. Yeah, I've been to 2 NFC title games in Seattle. The only one I missed was the Packers, which obviously for 56 minutes was fucking awful, and then the end of the game was spectacular. But I didn't make it up for that. But I was in town for the 2006 NFC title game. That was when they played the Panthers. I was in town for a wedding. Just so happened to be in town for a wedding that weekend, and actually scored tickets last minute to go to that. And prior to the tip game, that was the best sporting event I've ever been to. That game was so loud. And then the other NFC title game, the tip, I actually bought those tickets in week 10. They played the Saints on Monday Night Football, and before the game, I bought my tickets for the NFC title game, and they throttled the Saints on Monday Night Football, and I was like, "We're good, we'll be there." So that's just called confidence. But I wasn't able to make it up for the Packers game. Yeah, there you go. That was that game. That is that game where I showed up at 9 a.m. It's like the game was at 3, I think. I think it was a late game. We were under the viaduct tailgating at 9 a.m. for that game. And that's the rap song where one of the guys I was with, got so drunk before the game that he didn't go to the game. That's just that's unacceptable. How do you miss at that point the biggest sporting event in Seattle sports history? Obviously, the tip game is now that, but um, it's awful. Hence why I rapped about it. I should probably put that back up, huh? Oh, that was close. No, look, I'm not saying don't drink. That's the whole point of tailgating. But, I mean, you could probably throttle it back a little bit. There's a pretty big difference between being drunk and being so drunk that you're passed out in the back of a truck and miss the game. Thank you, Panda. Cheers. But you know what? It made for a good rap song, so I guess I should thank him. Oh yeah, he's definitely that guy. 100%. 21. Almost there. The difference between 48 and 69. I don't know. What is the difference? Ah, damn, it broke a lot more early. Shoot, I thought that wasn't going to break until the second half of the putt. I was wrong. Hey, what's up? Tranar. What's up, buddy? Night and day. Yep. Yeah. It's crazy how much different a controller can be, man. Like for me, this is way better. The Xbox controller, I don't have as much luck with. So, like I said, it's really not a right or wrong thing. It's very much personal preference. But I'm happy because you went from keyboard and mouse, right? You were mouse swinging. I'm assuming you enjoy the game much more with the Xbox controller. Oh, got it, Panda. But nudging a little to the left or right. Sorry, I missed. Yeah, no, it's not like whatever. Controllers are preference regardless. So, but in this game, it makes a difference in this game. It really does. Kick left, kick left, kick left. That should be okay. All right, Matt. It's good to see you, man. Always a pleasure. You're seeing the other side of the pillow now, huh? I started off really hot tonight, really hot, and my swing hasn't been consistent since about the middle of the front nine of the second round or so. Got kind of squirrely, and I haven't really been able to recover it since then. But we did get a shot tonight, which is really my only goal going into every night. That shot was pretty badass. Jarred that eagle. There we go. That's a good chip. I'm -1 right now. Interesting. They didn't feel slow. And we have 16 people watching, so thank you so much. I appreciate you folks. Right now, we just passed hour number 2 of tonight's stream. I'm on the final round of my Euro Tour rounds. I'm kind of towing the cut line. I think I'll be all right, but it'll be close. I didn't have a great third round. My third round was very much subpar, but having a good time regardless. Probably getting caught up in a little more BSing than I should be when playing these rounds, but whatever. That's the whole point. That was a good swing there. Ah, damn, I was worried about that being short because of the uphill. Damn it. I've had a lot of these weird, like, chips. These, like, 10-yarders. How much do you think the slope of the ground at your feet affects the ball? This is a fucking mystery, dude. Like, I feel like it is a roll of the dice. Sometimes it affects it a lot. Sometimes it doesn't. And I can't tell you which time it's going to do it. Like, I feel like it's such a random thing. And it drives me fucking crazy. Like, there will be times where I'm on a red slope. And so I aim, like, left or right, you know, assuming the ball is going to, like, come off my, you know, come off left or right because of my lie. And it goes dead straight. And then there's other times where I barely have a side hill lie, and the ball just goes directly left off my club face. And I honestly can't tell you why. Oh, okay. Yeah. It feels completely random. Like right now. Let's see what happens with this. Like that ball barely goes left off the red lie. Barely. I need to hit that faster. If I hit full or fast, that's or perfect or fast, that's probably good. That was a bad hole. That was a bad hole. There we go. hold it. Damn it. I think I had the distance too. I might get a kick off this. There we go. That's pretty good. In the shadow at least. Probably need to hit that harder. If I hit that harder, it's probably in. Boy, oh boy. It's been a weird night off my club face at times, especially putting. I've had a few putts that, like, I don't know why, but I thought they were going to, like, break right away and they didn't. I've also had putts that look like they were dead straight and broke. I've had putts that look fine off my club face and, like, yanked left for some reason, even though I wasn't even on a slant. It's just weird. That's really weird. All right, here we go. Let's jar this. Yeah. Yeah, this game also, and this has been this way, I think, since TGC 1, where left to right seems to break more than right to left. It's really weird. This is all about speed here. Nope. I didn't hit it hard enough. If I hit that a little bit harder, it probably has a better line. If I hit that about a foot past, it's probably close. Damn. All right, let's end this with a little birdie flurry. Oh, of course. Yep. There's another one that just jumped to the right off my club face. A good swing. Why do I feel like the wind didn't do anything to that ball, distance-wise? Am I wrong to think that? You thought the same? All right, well, we're both wrong, I guess. All right, 4 more holes. That's a pretty good swing. I got this like slight crooked line that I got going. Here we go. Hybrid time. That wasn't fast. I can tell you that right now. That was absolutely not fast. All right, let's jar this. Oh, go in. Oh, yes. That is my first ever chip in this game, you guys. Cheers. That was pretty badass. Thank you, thank you. Shot chip. Ah, wasn't feeling it. Wasn't feeling it. It was pretty badass though. I had to pick probably the most difficult chip ever that I've hit in this game to make. That was slow. That one felt slow coming through. God damn it. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. I don't even know what this even does. We go like way over here. If this goes in, Doily, I'll take a shot. It's trending. Holy shit. Oh, wow. I probably couldn't ask for a much better putt than that right there. Yeah, you play enough and you get a kind of a feel for it. All right, so we're -5, 140 wind. All right, we're going to go right here. I hope for the best. Here we go. That's cash. And the wind carried that a bit more than I thought it would. I even clubbed down and I put some loft on it. I'm not used to the new loft yet, since they changed it in the last patch. They significantly changed how the loft affects your distance. Two in a row? Oh! I mean, this chipping thing's kind of easy. Wow. So I go from what, end of August until 2 holes ago, never making a chip. And now I've made my last 2 chips. Go figure. Only 2 weeks into the game, I have no clue. Oh, okay. So this is gonna be a little harder to explain, but see how like the loft chart? Well, wrong. It's not the right club to do this on. Like usually you open the loft chart and it gives you like, there's a bigger window to kind of move your loft. Well, they changed like how much distance gets affected by like going all the way to the top or all the way to the bottom of your loft chart. And I'm glad they did it. I still need to get used to, like, my brain is still back in like the TGC 1 and 2 days where you would like, there were some clubs that you would tap the loft and it would take off like 7 or 8 yards. And then there were a few that you would move like an inch and it would take off like 4 yards. So in this game, it takes off a lot less distance when you loft it. Like if you max loft or you You don't usually bottom out the lofting as often. You usually max loft stuff. People used to max loft 3-irons, and they'd hit like 130-yard 3-irons that would go straight up in the air, and they would just come straight down and stick, which was dumb. So I'm glad they fixed all that, but my brain isn't used to the new yardages of like I'm thinking I have to tap it a few times to take off 4 or 5 yards, and it's actually, you probably have to max it out to take off that much at times. And I haven't played enough. At least I haven't paid attention enough to figure that out yet. Here we go. Damn it. Oh, it was such a good swing too until I was slow coming through. God damn it. I was hoping to get another shot at eagle, but chipping, which has treated me pretty well the last 2 holes. And I like this chip. Chip it in. You got it. Here we go. Let's do it. Oh, I was so close. I might have had too much juice on it, but I gave it a run. Gave it a run. All right, birdie to end it. Here we go. Why did that go so far left? Is it because I pulled it? Yeah, that's touchy. Brutal. Well, unfortunately, we end with a whimper, but that was a pretty fun last couple of holes there with those 2 chip-ins. So there we have it, folks. We have a -3 for round number 4. What do we finish up at? 15 under is my total. God, that's awful. Oh well. Yeah, it was a fun week, you guys. Thanks so much for hanging out. We had like 40 people in here earlier. I appreciate it. We had a few new follows coming through. We had Iggy Buds, the Boss Outlaw, who had been here before, but he actually subbed with his Prime, so I appreciate it. Victory Lane Sports, G-Dog, Panda Tacos, throwing me bits. Thank you so much. And always, always, always thank you to Dwayne and G-Dog and the boys over there at What's Going On for throwing the raid at me. So thank you so much, you guys. As always, it was a great stream. Lots of fun. Hopefully see you guys again. Shimmed, good to see you. It's been a while, actually, a few weeks probably. Cappy, thank you. Tranar, as always, thank you. Doily, appreciate it. And of course, everybody else that was in here, thank you so much. Have a good rest of your Tuesday night, and we'll see you next time.